What I always bring, man, I just try and bring a joy to the game, man. Play hard on both ends, and just bring a winning brand of basketball.
Daryl said the one thing that really attracted them to you is that when you play next to a great, you're one of the top players in the league. You did it with LeBron. You'll do it here. What do you think about them noticing that and that meant a lot to them?
Um, I think everybody in this league is pretty good. You know what I mean? Everybody's able to play, and when you got those couple guys that get in those slots that are considered superstars, a lot of people lose their identity in that. But you just got to sort of understand the game enough and know how to complement it. And um, if I'm put in that position, I just try and find ways to complement it.
You've won it all before. What does it mean?
Say it again.
You've won it all before. What does it mean to be in a position now where you could do it again?
I mean, I'm excited about it. In the other position, we were trying to get into the playoffs, and this is a team that's trying to take the next step and capture the flag, so to speak. So, yeah, it's always good to earn your jewelry instead of buying it.
Is that really attractive to you? Like you could be the missing piece to get these guys that title you just talked about.
You said if
You
I
could
what?
be the missing piece
What are you asking me to?
to get them to that championship. You just said to capture the flag.
I don't get the question.
You could be the missing piece to get to a championship. Is what I'm asking. And that's you're the one guy that they might be lacking at this point.
Could be. Could be. I will hope to get them over the hump.
How do you feel about coming and being able to play with James and Chris and then the rest of the guys on this team?
It's gonna be cool, man. Those are guys that attract the double team. Anytime you play with guys that attract the double team, I think it. Oh my bad. I think anytime you got guys that can attract the double team, it opens up offense for everybody else. So they take a little bit of the pressure and decision making off of everybody, and guys got to step up.
You played for Mike D'Antoni before your first
Yeah.
year. How was it good to be reunited with him now?
It's cool, man. It's cool. He's always been rooting for me, no matter what team I'm on. Every time I see him, he's always nice. Always got good things to say. We've always had a good conversation every time we spoke. And now it's, a cool conversation to reunite and, be chasing the same thing we started out chasing.
How meaningful is it, Iman, to be going to work for a guy that knows you, that you know him instead of starting from scratch?
It's cool. I've had a lot of different coaches within my career. That was one of my, when they first told me I got traded, that was one of the first things I thought, like, damn, a new coach. And then they was like, oh, you going to Houston? I was like, all right, well, at least I know Mike a little bit, man. But yeah, I've had quite a few coaches now.
Coach said you're going to be defending 1 through 4. You can defend anywhere. Have you had experience playing in a switching scheme before?
Yeah, I mean, I've guarded pretty much everything in the league at this point.
When you faced the Rockets in November, Harden scored 34 points that night, but with you on it, he only scored 4. What was your technique against him that was so
Hey
effective?
man, let James know that today we all talk to him. I just with James, man, he's one of those guys that just he's an elite scorer. You just got to try and play angles like I do with anybody. I just try and play angles, lean on my teammates and where they're going to be to discourage where guys want to be hot. They got hot spots on the floor. I just try and keep them off of those and make them do something different that they're not used to. They're not used to practicing. A lot of times you do that and you're successful, but there's games where you do everything right and God just scores it right over you. I've had games where James has hit countless threes over me. In this league, like I said, everybody's a good player. Anybody could get hot. With opportunity, a lot of guys in this league can fill it up. And I need you to tell James about that night, though.
You don't think James remember you shutting him down like that?
Oh, he had 30. He finished with 34. I ain't gonna remember that. I wouldn't remember that either. Shit.
You try
Doug.
to defend some of the best scorers. Is there something about your technique with your upper body or your lower body, something about film preparation? How is it that you consistently are able to have such good on-ball defense?
I think I'm pretty core strong. And in this league now, it's less and less that you're allowed to use your hands. I think my rookie year, I was allowed to use my hands way more than I am now. And now just, with the rules being how they are, it favors the offensive player and you can't use your hands as much. So everything's got to be sort of a contest, and you got to do your work early, and that's all core and your legs, just trying to beat guys to spots, keep them off angles like I was talking about before. But yeah, I don't really going into a game now. Like I said, they got all type of moves that they do that put the ball out in front of them. You can't touch people. You got to figure out a way to get it done, man. I'm just trying to figure it out.
What's the move that James does that's most impressive for you?
It's the rhythm dribble that nobody can sort of pick up. The through the legs cross, tween. It's real in your face, and it's just waiting on you to reach. And it just lull you to sleep. I think it's cool when people don't pick up on it, and then he'll just step back because you didn't reach. So I'm just gonna step back and shoot you. It's tough when a guy can make a 40-footer, 35-footer on a step back. Then you at some point you're gonna have to reach and let him go to the basket. So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty nice go-to to have.